Hey everybody, so I just want to talk a little bit about some of the changes that are happening in the world right now. Have you heard of AI, ChatGPT, all these things that are actually coming up, all this new technology that's advancing right now at a very fast pace? Everybody needs to be aware of really what's going on with all this AI revolution that's going on at the moment. So there's this thing called ChatGPT, and is under this website called OpenAI. You can go and research it, go on Google, type in OpenAI, and there's this little box that actually will direct you to ChatGPT. On this software, you can actually type in any questions that you have, any things that you want the computer to solve for you, and it will magically will do it for you at a very fast speed, just as if a human was doing it for you, but it's actually the computer that's actually making all these commands coming into fruition. And so the other day, for example, I don't know how to code, but the thing is, this software does know how to code. I mean, at the end of the day, it is code. It's a computer, and so what you could do is like, for example, hey, code me HTML code for a simple landing page that I want to do for my website. Hey, you know what? That computer, it will actually give you the code that you can actually use for your own website or for your clients' projects. If you are in marketing and you are actually doing a lot of copywriting, either for your clients or for yourself, meaning like adding, creating ad words, creating advertisement like copy, like all that text that you have on your ads and things like that, you can actually tell this software, hey, OpenAI, go ahead and create me a very simple, short uh, copy that you can actually use on your website or on your ads for you. And so there's so many things that this OpenAI can do for you. It can write amazing songs, poems, stories. The other day also I created a little short story for a film that I have an idea on creating with a couple of my filmmaking friends. And this thing literally, I told them, hey, create a story about X, Y, and Z, and go ahead and add witty. Go ahead and add a little bit of sarcasm. Go ahead and create the three story structure that you have. Create a middle, beginning, middle, end for my story, and it actually did create it for me, and it was amazing. And I also told the AI, go ahead and create names, characters. Go ahead and create a villain, a protagonist of the story, and just add the story structure of this famous writer who knows how to create amazing stories for like movies and things. And I told this thing to go ahead and create OpenAI a story for me, and it did in a matter of seconds. I also created a Google Chrome extension from OpenAI, so meaning like when you go to Google Chrome on your computer, and you can add Google Chrome extensions to make your work easier. For example, one that I have is the ad blocker that you can actually download on Google Chrome, and it actually will block all the ads that are pop up on your computer when you go to websites. And so I didn't create that, but that was already created. That's just an example of what Google Chrome extensions look like, and I created my own. So, for example, I wanted to create one that when I go to a website, instead of reading the whole thing, by myself, just kind of like going through like the paragraphs that can get a little bit tedious for me because I'm more of a visual person. Um, it actually created for me some code that I can actually upload to the Google Chrome extension on Google, and it was for me to like create a little software where I can click on a button and would actually just populate every single word, one word at a time, kind of like the one word reader that they already exist on like websites and things. But if I created a little Chrome extension where you just click on the top to that Chrome extension, and it would actually populate, all the wording and the paragraphs on that page. So come up one at a time. That way I can read this document and an article way faster. So those are just a few things that you can do with OpenAI. OpenAI is just fantastic. Everybody should be using this right now. It's open to the public. This has been around for a while now, but it has been recently been open to the public. So take advantage of this technology that's going on right now and make something out of it, because that will revolutionize the way we see things. So now OpenAI, just AI in general, which means artificial intelligence, it's just changing how we do our everyday lives and work. And so there's this other website which is AI, where it's called Midjourney, where you can actually go to this website and actually create your own graphic designs, and you can create your own photos and things like that. So you can just go and tell them, hey, create a, it could be super random, create a, I don't know, King Kong playing video games with a giraffe. I don't know. And it will actually create a really cool, high quality image of whatever command you tell them to do. So take advantage of these other things that are happening. It can help you with your business. So what I think is really interesting, for example, in the real estate world, where I have a lot of people that I know in the real estate space, I was thinking about talking to some of them and asking some of the problems that they encounter every single time they go, get clients or get new properties or whatever. And imagine just creating a little list. I know this software already exists where you can, like, if you're looking for properties, you go to this thing, you filter whatever it is that you're wanting from a house. But imagine if you can actually go in this AI thing, create a little software behind this AI where you can actually say, hey, I want properties that are, from this year to this year, maybe newer houses starting at from 2000 and I don't know 12 and up. I want properties who are in these areas, maybe these neighborhoods, and this, whatever filters that you usually use for your own properties. Use this so it automatically goes to these websites and it actually populates these properties for you without you having to go to the website. So they actually will send you emails with all the listings of the properties that you would actually be looking for, that you probably would have to go on and do yourself, but it actually does it for you. I don't know. This OpenAI thing is really cool. Check it out. OpenAI on Google, type it in. It will, direct you to this other website, which is the OpenAI, and then just click on the little top, little icon that says OpenAI or something like that, or try it now for free or whatever. You click on that, and it actually will go to this other page. You can just type in all your commands, so you can, take advantage of these new futuristic technologies that are here to stay. They're here to stay. So in 2008, Bitcoin came about. Well, actually, 2012, 11, 12, Bitcoin started getting into the scene, right? And just cryptocurrency in general after the collapse of the economy back in those times. And I think every time there's a crash in the economy, every new cycle comes about with new opportunities. Even back then in the crash of the 90s and the dot-com bubble, where new opportunities came also from that. So I think every single time you go through things, the economy's cycle goes up and down. It is a cycle at the end of the day, it goes up and down. And so take advantage when it's going on, when it's going on the up, it's time to build. The economy rebuilt itself. The economy goes through like really good opportunities for people to make more wealth, make more money, or just, do things differently. And that's where you gotta take advantage. So it gets to a point where the economy cannot take it anymore. And then, everything just changes. Everything gets higher in prices. Inflation happens. And, the interest rates go up. Everything is just like super inflated. So what happens? The bubble needs to pop so it can actually bring the economy back into its foundation level, where supply and demand are equal again, right? Because sometimes when the prices get too high, then it just has to come back down. I'm not talking about like going too low, but I'm talking about just supply and demand in equilibrium. It has to be an equilibrium. And so take advantage of whatever is going on right now. The time of easy money it's gone. You can still make a ton of money, but it's a little bit more difficult. So take advantage of the new technology that is happening, because you do not want to stay behind. So yeah, this is one of the first videos I wanted to create, and so yeah, see you guys in the next video.